I'm not telling horror stories, so let me come into the light. And before I have an accident, let me have a little bit of light.
This one? No.
Oh.
No,
This one?
Try. Keep trying.
This one.
Okay. Now, it says that my name is Kevin and I'm going to tell you about Stone Soup. But no, I'm going to tell you and Nancy. Let's save Stone Soup for last. For now, don't call me Kevin, call me Fable. What's my name?
Fable.
Oh, it's good that you're listening. When you're hearing short stories, when you're hearing folk tales, it's good to keep your eyes and ears open, your mouth closed. I'm Kevin. This is my friend Cicero. I'll tell you about Cicero later. But right now, I'm going to tell you about how it all started. Before you went to go to the cinema, before you was watching Netflix on TV, before you was even reading a book, we were around by the fire, and let's not have this fire too close before it go burn down the shack. And we had folk tales around the story. This story was told to me by my father. His father tell him that story, and so on. You all hear about Loki, the mischief god, right? Mm-hmm. And some of you even hear, even like in China, they have the Monkey King. Yes. In Africa, who traveled all the way to the West Indies, we had Anansi the spider, or Burnancy, because all the animals in the brother kingdom were brothers and sisters. Burnancy was the spider mischief, and he was tired of not being known. He was small, insignificant, no one knew who he was, no one took him seriously, and he says, I want to be remembered. So he went to the Lion King, King of the Jungle, who had all the stories. He says, Your Highness, I would like to have some of the stories that is named after you, named after me. And the lion laughed because he see this small little spider, and he said, I tell you what, if you can catch for me Brother Snake, I will name my stories after you. Now, Brother Snake is one of the most conniving, sneakiest, smartest creatures in all of them. You see the snake so close to the ground, so traveling through that, he is hard to catch, he is hard to find. But Anansi wanted to have those stories named after him. He started off by trying to go and do a noose. And he put eggs, because he knew how snakes like eggs. And Snake came along, and he see the eggs, but he noticed the leaves, and he reached up 2/3 of his body, ate the eggs one by one. So Anansi had to try again. He had a pit. He greased the wall of the pit, and he put in some live mice, because you know how snakes like mice. But again, the snake came along, he saw the mice, and he figured there was a trick, and he wrapped his tail around by the nearest branch, and he grabbed the mice, 1, 2, 3. So, one time, snake come along, and he see Anansi sitting on the stone. He said, I should be mad at you. You've been trying to catch me all week. Well, Anansi said, I only wanted to prove to Brother Lion that you are the longest of all. You are longer than the giraffe's neck. You are longer than the elephant's nose. You are longer than all the stories. And as sneaky as Snake was, he had a lot of pride. And I figured, yeah, I am the longest in all of them. So, Anansi then says, I have an idea. This branch over there, this stick, let me measure you by that stick. He goes, okay. Now, Snake went along the stick just like so. And Anansi said, I don't know, because you're so long and I'm so small, you might move along as I try to measure you. So let me just hold your tail so. And he tied the snake's tail along the branch. Halfway along Snake's stretch, he tied the snake's middle to that. And then when Snake stretched and stretched and stretched to the end, he said, unless he tied his neck to the end of the snake and catch him so. See? He then went and go and drag this branch all the way back to Lion. And Lion was surprised. And true to his word, Lion says, all the stories are named after me will now be named after you. He cut the rope and ran before Snake could get out. But this is why all of these stories of Anansi you know now, and this is why you have all of these folk tales. Remember that when you hear about stories of Brer Rabbit and the Tailor and the stories you hear tonight, and I look forward to telling you more about how Cicero got their name and how you all are a part of a tradition hundreds and thousands of years old. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.